We actually have a caller on the line, Boris from Morrisville, New Jersey. So let's go to Boris here. Boris, what's on your mind?
Hi, Shawn. Yeah, I wanted to talk about this Kilmar Garcia guy in Maryland. Look, everyone knows he's a gang member. He was wearing a Chicago Bulls hat. We all know if you wear a Chicago Bulls hat, you're in a gang. And even if he's not in a gang, who cares? Just get rid of all these people. If we deport some innocent people and throw them in an El Salvador
here we go.
jail,
Here we go. All right. Okay. All right. Boris, let me ask you a question. Boris, let me ask you a question. Boris, let me ask you a question. You want to come in here and troll? Okay?
As long as
we all know if he's wearing. No. Boris, shut up and listen. Okay? You want to call and make an ass of yourself? You can listen now. And I'm going to ask you a question, and we'll have a conversation, since this is what you want to do with your Friday, okay? He wasn't just wearing a Chicago Bulls hat. That's not why they thought he was a gang member. There were 2 courts and a police gang unit that determined he was a gang member because other members of the gang said that he was a gang member. Did you know that, Boris? Did you know that, Boris? Yes or no, Boris? Yes or no?
We see how meticulous and detail-oriented Donnie is, I know.
Boris, yes or no, Boris? It's a very simple question. It's a three-word answer or a two-word letter answer. Yes or no? Did you know that they all confirmed he was in a gang from other members of the gang? Did you know that? I don't think so, because you sound like a dope right now coming on here, uninformed, talking about the Chicago Bulls. How about you want this guy to come back into the country? Boris, shut your mouth and listen to me. You called into this show. You're now going to get talked to. Boris. Yeah, you wish you looked as good as me. You dope. Listen to me. All right?
Do you make more than $20?
I know exactly who we're talking to right now. I'm talking to a troll who made 40,000 Rumble names. Listen to me. You have no idea what you're talking about with this Abrego Garcia. None whatsoever. You are a fool. You are a life loser. You are an absolute loser who supported Chris Christie in the 2024 election like a loser. You spend all day long calling people's radio shows, making a fool of yourself with absolutely no information, none whatsoever. You are a life loser. Shawn, your hot pocket is ready. Mom's got it ready to go. Why don't you walk upstairs out of Mom's basement, get your hot pocket, and as Mark Levin says, get off my phone, you idiot. What a loser.
And he's gone.
What an absolute loser. I know who this guy is. This guy makes a habit of calling people's shows. He does this to everybody.
I had this feeling when I was screening him that something.
And I'm honored that he did
right.
this. He does this with me because he does this to really big radio guys like Will Cow, Mark Levin.
Really? How did they get through? How did
he calls him with a fake name because he doesn't want to give his real name because he doesn't want people showing up to his mom's house.
Aren't these lines normally busy and there's a bunch of callers on hold? And how did guys like this manage
because
to get
he has
through?
time. This guy has so much time on his hands. This guy has made, I want to tell you, like probably 70 or 80 different Rumble names. Right. To troll conservative people's shows. Right. He has like these names on standby, this guy. And he claims he has a full-time job. Right. There's no way you balance full-time work with that. So either he's paid to do that or he lives in his mother's house and has absolutely no life.
So you're trying
one or the other.
So you're trying to say right now that this guy is dialing a phone with Cheeto dust on his fingers. Probably sitting there drinking a Yoo-Hoo or a Hawaiian Punch and just sitting there just wondering if Gilligan gets off the island. Hate to tell but he does it. Or watching infomercials or as we were talking about earlier, Jerry Springer on trash TV.
That's right. He also, don't forget the Lubriderm, Jim.
Oh, no, sorry.
He's got a very large. He's one of Lubriderm's most loyal customers. No, that guy's a fool. But I'm happy we were able to, because he came in, he called unprepared. Oh, it's a Chicago Bulls hat. Three different people, two courts and a police officer gang unit determined that guy was a part of a gang. So you want to talk about deporting innocent people? Absolutely not. The guy wasn't innocent. He was illegal and in this country illegally. Oh, I've been waiting to give that guy a piece of my mind for quite some time. And he claimed to support Chris Christie in the 2024 election, which just, I mean, there's no bigger sign that you're a loser than that.
So he's sitting in his basement saying this.
Absolutely right, yes. And he he hates fat jokes, by the way. When I call him fat and say that he's, I don't know what he looks like. I probably don't want to know.
Hey, you fat girl. Come here, are you ticklish?
He got very offended by that, by when I said, no, he's a loser. But I'm happy he called in because I've been waiting. It's been a couple of years since I last talked to him. And I've been waiting for him to slip through and find a way through to give him a piece of my mind and to humiliate him. And now he's at home. And I'm sure his mother heard that and said, Boris, or whatever his real name is, why do you keep making a fool of yourself in public? I thought I raised you better. And he just snatched a Hot Pocket and went back downstairs. That's how that went. The left, though, I will tell you this. The left, people like him, whether he wants to be on the right, he says he's on the right or the left, whatever. He claims to be a, never Trumper, whatever he is. They're the ones doing what he does. They're the ones cozying up to violence and making heroes out of violent people. Why don't we go to this cut from Carmelo Anthony's attorney?